It's been a privilege to tell you about the National Industrial Corridor Program, the progress which has been made so far. And again, I'm honored that all the CEOs of the respective SPVs have spared their time to interact with the prospective investors, to tell about the challenges faced by the allottees to whom the land was given, and the kind of hand-holding support which is being provided to each and every single investor to resolve their issues in a very, very time-bound manner. The whole objective of this program is to develop greenfield industrial smart cities with completely plug-and-play infrastructure for the industries. And for doing that, we are keeping all things ready at the plot level so that you have to just come in, you have to just lay down your boundary wall, construct your factory, and start operations. So even after the land allotment, our role does not end. We handhold our investors till the time of start of the commercial production. So in terms of getting permissions, getting NOCs, getting environment clearances, getting other approvals which are required from different authorities within the state government, all those has been taken care of. And these CEOs are spearheading all the investor-related initiatives in their respective states. So with this, I'll just quickly start my presentation. So as Ratnu sir just mentioned, that we have started with Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor project. And that was the first industrial corridor project which was given to this corporation, which is NICDC. But now we have grown, and now we are working on 11 industrial corridor projects covering the length and breadth of the country. So these are the industrial corridors which we are working on. And these are based on the connectivity backbone, which is either provided by the western or the eastern dedicated freight corridor, or the national and the expressways or the national highways. Some of the salient features of these greenfield industrial smart cities are: we provide plug-and-play infrastructure, recyclable water, 24/7 quality power, effluent treatment plants, water treatment plants, sewage treatment plants, walk-to-work concept. So these are cities which are completely livable. It's not only an industrial city. Only 40 to 50% of the land area has been reserved for the industries. Balance is a mixed-use development, so you will have residential, commercial, institutional areas, open areas, parks, hospitals, universities, etc., etc. There is a complete transparent e-land management system whereby there is zero human intervention in the entire process of the land allotment. And as I mentioned in the beginning, there is a complete hand-holding support which is being provided to the investor. And these are the cities which one can vouch for the purpose of living and for the purpose of settling. These cities, as we have grown up and in the process of developing 11 industrial corridors, there are 32 new cities or the nodes which will be taken up for development. And these nodes have been divided on the basis of the land availability, on the basis of environment clearances, etc., into 4 different phases. So in phase 1, predominantly we will be talking about the first 4 cities which are already implemented. The trunk infrastructure is in place, and we have initiated the process of the land allotment. The ones which are marked in yellow are the ones for which the detailed master planning, engineering, etc. has been done. Necessary approvals from the Government of India and the state governments have been obtained, and we will be starting the process of implementation very soon. And other cities are the ones which we are targeting to launch during the current financial year or probably by the next financial year. So these are the 4 phases in which the entire city development in and across the country has been distributed. So I'll not dwell upon each and every single city in detail because we have the CEOs of individual SPVs. They will be talking much about their project and our project. So first city which we have developed, the biggest one, is Dholera Special Investment Region in Gujarat. The total area of the city is 920 square kilometers. To set the size and scale, I can tell you, Singapore, including the reclaimed land, is 675 square kilometers. So it is roughly 1.5 times than that of Singapore. So it will be developed over a period of next 3 decades or 4 decades, but we are taking up this development in a phased manner. The whole concept of PM Gati Shakti, which our CEO sir will be speaking in his remarks, of providing multimodal connectivity, that has been taken care of in each and every single city we are planning. So we take care of connectivity from the national highway. If there is a need to construct a new national highway, or there is a need to augment a new national highway from 2 to 4 lane or 4 lane to 6 lane, that has been taken care of. Connectivity to the nearest railway station, connectivity to the western or the eastern DFC as the case may be, connectivity to the ports, connectivity to the airport, gas pipeline, water connections, power transmission network, power distribution network. So this is the core of the city. So these are the things which we do in collaboration with the respective line ministries, and we ensure that every single city we are doing has complete multimodal connectivity and should test the concepts laid down under PM Gati Shakti. Moving forward, can you please, these are some of the images of Dholera. The city has already come up. The process of land allotment has started. Harit sir will be covering this part in detail in his presentation. Very happy to announce in the coastal regulated zone where no development activity was permitted, we have started allotting land for setting up solar parks. So Tata Solar Power has already commissioned and started supplying power from this solar park, which is to the capacity to the tune of 300 megawatt running out of Dholera CRZ area. Just a snapshot, total investments which has been mobilized till date in Dholera is around 5,000 CR. Around 8 lakh direct and indirect employment has already been generated. 244 acres of the land has been sold, 4 plots has been sold, and these are some of the anchor investors. Tata Chemicals, which has taken land for manufacturing the lithium-ion battery, Renew Power for setting up a solar wafer unit, and Torrent Power. Moving forward, we have Maharashtra, Aurangabad Industrial City, which is AURIC. This is the administrative building, and this is not the artistic impression for all of you to know. This is the actual photo and the actual image. This building itself has won 7 architectural awards. And in AURIC, the cities is being developed into 2 major parts, Shendra and Bitkin. The Shendra is comprising of 8.5 square kilometers, and Bitkin is 32 square kilometer, out of which 20 square kilometer, the plug-and-play infrastructure is completely ready, and the process of land allotment has started. As you can see from this slide, the connectivity backbone has been taken care of, right from the airport, augmentation of the national highways, the rail link, and connectivity to the ports. Moving forward, this is how Shendra and Bitkin looks like, the interior shots of the administrative building. This project was inaugurated and handed over to the country by our Honorable Prime Minister in September 2019. The industries have not only been allotted land, but you can see these images and see that the factories have come up. The process of commercial production has started in a very, very short span of time. Because for these cities, we have already taken up the environment clearance at the citywide level, which has reduced the process of seeking separate EC at the industry level, unless and until it is forming under orange or the red category. So in terms of investment highlights, around 5,300 crore of investment has been mobilized till date. 3 lakh employment opportunities has been created. Nearly 340 plots have been allotted, and 152 allotments have been made till today. So you can see the companies who have invested. Hyosung, we have a representative from Hyosung who will be speaking in the second part of this session. The South Korean giant in the spandex manufacturing. We have Endurance, we have NLMK from Russia, who's in the manufacturing of the transformer steels. Perkins from UK, Fuji Silvertech from Japan, Aero Tools, Kotal Films from US. So these are the companies who have actually set up and started the commercial production in less than 1.5 years. The third township is Integrated Industrial Township at Greater Noida, just 1 hour distance. We have Narendra Bhushan sir who will be speaking in detail about this project. This is 747-acre township. And again, connectivity to the Western DFC, connectivity to the Eastern DFC, connectivity to the logistic hub, Yamuna Expressway, Noida Expressway, all that has been taken care of before the project was conceptualized and delivered. This is how the integrated township project looks like. Hire, the Chinese major into the white goods, they have already commissioned their factory. And this is the factory which you see is roughly situated in an area of 50 acre, though Hire has taken 100 acre of land from us, looking into consideration their future expansion plans. And I'm very happy to share that this factory is already operational. They're manufacturing refrigerators from this factory as of now. We have President Hire who will be speaking in the second part of the session. In terms of investment mobilization, nearly 5,000 crore of investment mobilization has been done. Around 9,000 people have been employed. 158 acre has been allotted, 6 plots have been allotted. And we are, because this is a smaller township, we are left with only 11 to 12 plots more. So I think after this conference, there will be many more takers for these plots. The fourth township project, which is Integrated Industrial Township Vikram Udyog Puri in Madhya Pradesh, it is situated in between, equidistance between Ujjain and Devas. Again, the connectivity, etc., has been taken care of. This is how Vikram Udyog Puri looks like. Around 1,200 crore of investment has been mobilized with employment generation of 78,000 crore. Around 110 acre of the land has been allotted. We have Amul, Srinivas Pharma, Rich Soya. All these companies have taken plot and are on the verge of starting the construction. Just to give you a synopsis, this is how my current portfolio of land looks like. Out of the total activation area of 22.5 square kilometers in Dholera, 244 acre is already sold. Around 5,000 crore has been mobilized, and 2,100 acre land is already available for allotment. So these are the areas of the land which is available with completely plug-and-play infrastructure. And I welcome all of the investors who have presented this conference, and your colleagues and your friends, to definitely visit these sites so that you will be in a position to experience with the quality of infrastructure I am talking about. I'm not sure whether I'm able to give you a glimpse of it by way of my presentation, but definitely when you visit and experience it yourself, you will find a change. Some of the upcoming projects and very promising ones: Tumkuru Industrial Area in Karnataka. All necessary clearances, etc., has been taken care of. The shareholder agreement, state support agreement has been formulated, executed. SPV is in place. Land is available with us. Land has been transferred. Money has been released. Everything is in place. We are in the process of appointing the company who will be executing the works of trunk infrastructure. Very shortly, we will put shovel on the ground, and I am hopeful that this will also come into my bucket list. It will move down in the earlier parts of the slide, probably 1 year from now. Another one is Krishnapatnam Industrial Area in Andhra Pradesh, which is 2,005 acre of the development. Similar status as I mentioned in case of Karnataka. Again, all project preparatory activities are completed. Land has been transferred. We are in the process of tendering out and selecting the EPC contractor. Once we have the contractor on board, we will put shovel on the ground and start the construction activities. Then we have a multimodal logistic hub at Hon'ble Chaudhary. It is situated very close to the station, Western DFC station of New Dabla. It's an 886 acre facility whereby we are developing phase 1 in nearly 650 acre of land. The entire land is available with us, SPV in place. The land has been transferred. The works relating to road connectivity, power connectivity, as well as the water connectivity has started. In fact, Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation has started the work for laying down railway siding from the New Dabla station to the site. Then we have a multimodal logistic park and a transport hub at Boraki and Dadri. Narendra Bhushan sir will be talking about it in length. And this project also, the complete project preparedness activities has been completed. The land has been transferred. And again, the implementation activities are likely to begin very soon. Then we have another township projects of 7 projects which we are targeting for this financial year of 22-23 and 23-24, whereby the master planning, detail engineering, environment clearance, land acquisition, all these activities are at a very, very advanced stage. Once all these activities are done, we are done with our institutional and the financial structure, SPV in place, land transfer, and the start of the construction activities on ground, then we will start marketing these places. So if you are looking at a land in these particular states or these locations, then definitely 1.5 to 2 years from now, we shall be in a position to make this land available for you. The investor facilitation, because the whole theme of this roundtable conference is how NICDC, the SPVs, state governments, and all the officials present here are in the process of facilitating the investors in these times. because we all have been through the tough times of COVID, and manufacturing sector got impacted because of that. So we have come out with series of measures in every single SPV, in every single land allotment policy, just to facilitate the investors. There have been put on the options for different lease periods. Earlier, we were allotting the land only for a period of 90 years or 99 years lease. Now we have broken up and done it for 35 years, 60 years, 75 years, 90 years. Lease premium payment flexibility. Earlier, the payments were getting collected in first quarter or first 6 months of the land allotment. So now the option of giving deferred payments has been put up. Land has been given up on a rental model, whereby an option to convert it into lease at a later date is also available. Discount to the anchor and the early bird investor if there is considerable amount of investment as well as employment generation. Discount on early payments. So if you're not wanting to avail the deferred payment option, then early payment discounts are also available. And completely plug and play pre-built factory options are also available for the medium and small enterprises. So with this, I'll just close my presentation. Thank you very much.